Hey, what's up, bro? So have you invested in cryptocurrency yet? You mean that magical internet money? No thanks. I think I'll keep my fiat tucked safely under my mattress. Yo, what's poppin'? What's shaking? What's cracking? My VVOGs, my Omi homies, and everybody else. It's your bromy, the Gale, back at it again, this time with a Clubhouse Spotlight video. So allow me to lay the scenery, if you would. In the VV community, we have a Discord channel, and within that Discord channel, there is a Clubhouse chats that we have weekly, if not every other week, and in those chats includes some of the Ecomi team members, and then anybody else who wants to join. So in this particular Clubhouse chat, there is a question from a user or a person who does not really know anything about NFTs, and he just wants to know, like, who's going to buy these NFTs? Like, what's their worth? Like, why are people buying these NFTs? And that's pretty much where we leave off. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Yeah, I just had a question about NFTs in general. I've been in Bitcoin since 2013. I work in technology industry, and today I'm just a private investor. I'm actually bearish on the whole NFT industry, but I'm open to having my mind changed as I learn more. So I just kind of found my way here. Who's actually buying like these like what's the market for this thing? Like who's actually buying this stuff from an end user perspective? Is it folks that are like oh, go ahead.
No, you're right. Yeah, I'll just jump in there. So it depends on the platform and what is being sold. Now, the majority of NFT projects or platforms, most people that are buying them at the moment are crypto people, right? They're people that are in the space and see the value proposition behind the technology. Now, to that effect, a lot of the NFTs that have been sold will be sold like they probably won't hold value. You know, they won't. They're not things that are intrinsically tied to anything. I've seen some pretty ridiculous things sell for some pretty ridiculous prices. So a lot of that NFT hype cycle that we saw for the first few months of this year, yeah, I think it's fair to say that a lot of that stuff will hold no value, other than, you know, that maybe intrinsic value to a certain person. Where the industry really opens is twofold, I guess. For us, we are leveraging obviously existing brands and licenses. So whilst a lot of our community right now has come across from crypto, just as much of it have found us purely from a fan point of view, right? And we truly believe that everybody is a fan of something. And the goal of Veve is to really be the Netflix of digital collectibles. So not only are we digitizing this IP and this content, like the Superman, Batman, and things like that, it lets us access the fans of those brands, plus collectors, and of course the speculators that are coming in from the crypto side, and people who will, like, you know, attempt to flip these things. But they're all healthy parts of a market as well. In terms of a product and product market fit, I like to compare the experience, right? And that was always really crucial to Veve, to really hone in on the user experience so that people actually enjoyed these collectibles. You didn't just get a 2D thing that lived in a crypto wallet and you couldn't see unless you opened your laptop and showed someone it, you know, that kind of thing. So I guess that's where our interactivity really stemmed from in terms of enabling people to use it in augmented reality and all of that kind of thing. Now, all of the people that are here at the moment are obviously here for whatever reason they're here for, but I think fundamentally because people enjoy the app and they enjoy the experience. And what we've really been able to do is capture all of the physical components of collecting that people already know and love and translate them onto a digital medium, you know, and into a new digital world. And of course, when you're building this product, I mean, that's what we're aiming for and hoping for, but you never know until it actually goes out if that's what we've achieved. And we're very humbled and very proud to be able to say that is indeed, that's the response we're getting. We can see from this community that is the interaction. So that's the line we took on the industry. I know from the outside looking in, one question I always used to get, like, what's the point? Why can't I just right click and save? And yeah, of course, you can go to Google now and you can save an image and have it on your desktop or whatever, but you don't own that image, or you don't own that premium 3D collectible. Whereas blockchain as a technology enables that, right? You can now own digital files or digital assets. It's provable that it is yours as either monetary.
So are you finding like your customers or users, are they excited about the ownership portion of this? Like does that actually matter, or is it? Yeah. I think from a tech perspective, I can understand if you have a key to a certain digital product, how that might be valuable if you're in tech. But I'm just thinking, like, just from a normie or non-technologist point of view, like are people clamoring, or do you see them in the future saying, I own the one of this Batman NFT? Yeah. Like, is that actually valuable to collectors? And again, I'm not asking in a trolly way. It's just, I'm just curious about it, because when I talk to kind of friends of mine and folks outside of crypto, I don't see this like them getting excited about that versus owning a PSA 10 Michael Jordan rookie card. Mm-hmm. I don't see how those folks would get excited about a one-on-one Batman NFT. But again, I could be wrong about all this, and it's to my own investing peril if I am. So this is why I'm asking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this what you're seeing?
Yeah, we are absolutely right. I mean, if you take it from a fan base point of view, I think there's 10 million Batman fans in the world, right? Now there's only we released the very first appearance of Batman in premium digital format, right? So in the collecting world, first appearance collectibles tend to be the ones that hold or maintain the most value. And this is the first time ever and the only time that Batman can become a first appearance collectible in digital format. So previously maybe the first appearance was in a comic book, and then there was the first appearance of the actual physical sculpture. So yes, we are absolutely seeing people translate those value propositions into the digital world, with the key points of difference being that now that it's digital, you don't need to leave it in a box on a shelf to become dusty over the next 15, 20 years, then find someone on an eBay that also loves it as much as you and send it to them, right, to be able to create that market, right? So NFTs, I mean, it's the same with the way we're using them, but what they actually enable is liquidity in illiquid markets, right? Because NFTs aren't just collectibles, everything will be an NFT in the next 10 years. House deeds, contracts, you can have fractionalized ownership of a property or of a physical art piece or an art gallery. It's about to explode into this kind of, just create so many different financial markets around so many different products. So that's the tech point of view, but from a pure enjoyment and collector point of view or a fan-based point of view, we are absolutely seeing the demand for the one-of-ones or the lower mints, that kind of thing. We'll continue to roll out new artists and new artworks as well with the same propositions.
Cool. Okay, thanks for taking my question.
No problem.
I'm going to check out the app.
Yeah, welcome to the community.
Thanks.
No worries.
So that's the video, my friends. As Reese, our favorite communications manager over at Ecomi, said so eloquently, basically NFTs are the future. If you need to listen to that again, go ahead and do so. But I think he summed it up quite well. I mean, there's going to be so many applications going forward. We're just scratching the surface here. We are in the Stone Ages regarding crypto and NFTs, and to be in now, I think, is one of the best investments you can make as long as you're in the right project. So I don't have too much more to too much more to add. I think it was all said in the discussion right there. But yeah, thank you for watching the video. If you were entertained and or learned something, feel free to like the video and share it with someone you might think might need to hear this. I think it was a lot of gems dropped in there, especially regarding first appearance and stuff like that. I do believe I'll make a video on that in more detail. I won't touch on that in this video, but there was quite a few gems dropped in that discussion. But anyway, I'm not a financial advisor, if you didn't know. I'm just a guy sharing his opinions on this awesome company named Ecomi. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Peace out and hodl.